Hello everyone, my name is Distra and welcome back to my Western Roman Empire campaign. I think we start off this turn, this part even, as we often do, by ending the turn. And Alans, are you finally going to attack me? I think no. In fact, I know that no will be the answer to that question. Anyway. Oh yeah, the hunt. So finally they've got Attila as the leader, although it's not technically the leader, not even in-game. But I also know where they are. They are right to the east of me. At least the stack of them that shows up when I take a look at the diplomatic map.
You fear us.
Ah, are you? I just got a piece. I just got a peace agreement with the Abdanians, and then the Caledonian says no. But well, okay, they're not my neighbor. I guess that's fine. But I don't see the Saxons being that much more welcoming towards me. But yeah, it's nice not to have the Abdanians here. But still, they can easily cross over. And I'm sure they will, so that's gonna be fun. So I'm gonna have to attack now, I think. I'm very close to getting a full army. Unfortunately, an army that consists mostly of spears. Oh yeah, and Alexandria is as good as gone. But yeah, it is an army that's almost just completely made out of spears. That's not good. Not completely. I do have quite a bit, actually. But I do have a bit more spear units than I really would have liked to. Oh well, not too much I can do about that. Also, yeah. I can sacrifice influence, I can't sacrifice that much control. Although, I could of course use my influence to get control, but I guess if there's anything I'm too little involved in this game, it's the political thing. Yeah, I'm not the best there, I'll fully admit that. Is that worth it? I don't know. Also, where did I get all that money from? I don't know, but suddenly I got a lot of money. Which I'm quite certain that wasn't the case before I hit the end turn button. Oh well, at least I can take care of these guys. So I did suffer a bit of attrition for that. But it should be very easy to... Well, apparently it won't be that easy. According to this. But this fleet should not be capable of doing anything to me. Or so I think. I might be wrong. But I should be able to ram them to death very quickly. Or at least so I think. They don't have that many missile units. And they actually have a lot of cavalry, and they have a few onagers. Which of course aren't going to be effective, because cavalry, well duh, and onagers, they're not going to be able to set that up, so... This should not be an issue. But, you never know, if there's anything I really suck at in Total War games in general. Maybe not in Fall the Samurai, but definitely in Rome 2 and Attila, it's... naval battles. I actually like the naval battles in Fall the Samurai. I really like them. Of course, if I'm good at them is another question entirely. But I actually do think that answer is... Well, it's not a straight out yes, but it is a I'm competent. That's my answer. Okay, so putting the... Well, basically putting the useless units up in front. I guess, thank you for that. Okay, so I basically want to sink these ships as quickly as possible. I don't think that should come as any surprise. But I don't want these ships to get bogged down, which they might be. And if they become that, then I might have an issue on my hand. And that's the way I see myself losing this. Okay, that went down immediately. How many hits do I need to take these kind of ships down? Exactly, this ship is being boarded. Not that nice. Is it a one-hit kill? I don't think it is. Yes, it is, actually. Huh. Well, that changes things drastically. Because, yeah, there went the Admiral. Immediately. Or, not really an Admiral. It's actually a General. And didn't I want you to attack these guys? I think I did. Maybe I wanted this guy to attack this guy, and then stuff happened, as you can see. But yeah, I shouldn't be too worried about getting bogged down, because if I can, like, actually hit them with a one-off ram, I can sink them immediately. There we go, now running away for you. And you can go a bit further back again. And why did you stop? Oh yeah, probably because that ship just went down. And yeah, there we go. And why do you suddenly, like, stop your attack? I don't know, but there's not really gonna be a close battle whatsoever. Although the balance bar, it usually tends to be in the favor of the part with an actual navy. And I didn't have an actual navy. I did have an actual navy, but the balance bar was pretty much actually, like, even, which was weird, because I don't think I've seen that much actually. Oh well.
The battle is turning in our favor.
And as you can see, the second I actually got to the battle, it turned out to be quite one-sided indeed. Oh, they're actually not dead. Congratulations, you're one of the few ships that managed to survive a hit like that. But that is almost certainly because of the fact that these guys didn't really have the speed.
Victory is imminent. See these dogs.
And yeah, that's all. I just need to wait for these guys to sink, and then we're done. And there you go. Forcefully kicked back to the campaign map. And did something sink? Maybe one? I don't know if it's sunk, but I think it lost all its crew maybe. So I think we might have lost one ship there. But for what price? Yes, come to me.
Yes.
So yeah, I think one of my main tasks here is really to just keep fleets from bothering me. This one, for example, which actually I'm gonna return to port if I am in range of one. Yes, I am actually in range of one. I'm gonna try to repair a bit, because we did suffer some damage there. Can't be denied. So, you know what? I think I'll merge a fleet. And let's see, which should I take? Yeah, and I will disband the other. Or should I do that? I don't know. Actually, let's keep three stacks, 3 half stacks that will mainly be used for just taking down fleets like this, as we've seen. Yeah, these guys are quite capable because of the amount of movement points they have, so they can easily catch up with any unprotected transport fleets. Also, I wondered if I actually want to do a little shuffle here. So instead of having these guys go all the way down here and have them help out, I'm gonna do it a bit, maybe a bit weirdly. But look at this. So let's first get these guys down here. They have Elite Palatina. and some skirmishers, which is unfortunately a bit rare in my armies, but so be it. Then we shuffle that army over there, so we still have a strong front towards the Markomans, or whatever they're called. Yes, the Markomans. And then, finally, these guys are back here, so we do indeed have a garrison. Plus 7. Well, let's help that out a bit. Plus 13. Speaking of places that actually need some help, this one has seen better days. Minus 8. But I just want to get this to a stable level. Let's see. Characters 3? I don't know about that. I think there's actually some points that I'm not seeing, because this person gives a certain number of stats, like a certain number of happiness points, and then he has this killer ability, which inspires the populace. So maybe that doesn't show up on the counter, but that would be weird. And it might show up in the buildings, because buildings has quite a lot of points here. But that would be weird. So it might be the case, but if it is, I say, that's really weird, and they shouldn't do that. But yeah, just look at this. Like, what can he be under? A religion? 3? I guess? Religion and characters? Yeah, okay, let's say that. So that adds up to 6. And that's it. Like, he obviously can't be a technology. And he's not the political situation either, so I don't know. Is that counted in the buildings, or is it just not counted at all? Anyway, so the main point was, my actual point before I started mini rant as I tend to do, was that I'm gonna have this guy stay here and just keep it relatively happy and have him move back and forth. So plus 8 to minus 8. Nice balance there. Not really. I would prefer it not to be that way. But are we gonna try a massive battle? I think we are, but just before I do that, I'm just gonna check on this guy's movement range. So you have reached your limits. That's fine. Sponsor the ranks a bit, and maybe a few mercenaries, if I need them. And actually, are you in range of my garrison? I think you might be. So my garrison will actually help out in this fight, if I attack. Although the garrison isn't the best currently. I need 4 turns for that garrison to be awesome. But if you stay there for 1 turn, and you actually accept the battle, I should be able to defeat the Allans quite reasonably there. And yes, I did read your comments, so that's one of the reasons I'll say that, and that's also one of the reasons as to why I'm planning on taking this battle. It might be foolish, and it's right outside my reinforcement range, because, of course it's gonna be that way. But I'm gonna try. I know I have superior troops, so let's see how much quality will weigh up for quantity here. Or lack of quantity, in my case. So that'll be fun.
To battle, brave Romans!
What? Huh. Well, I definitely remember me being like back here once I tried to engage them last time. But now this is actually within the auto-solvable territory. Which is weird. Did I lose? No. Should have fought that then. Yeah, I obviously lost. Should have quick saved. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, didn't.
How can I serve the people of Rome?
Really? That was extra surprising, given the auto-solve thing there. But yeah, it was a valiant defeat though, so...
At your command.
And they're in my territory, so if they just keep staying there and not attacking me, then I will be able to reinforce myself. Oh, God damn. I'm making all the wrong decisions here. My plan was really just to merge these archers, but I forgot that if you don't select, like, the only units you want to have merged, They do that. Oh well, now I need to recruit.
Soldiering.
Hooray.
It's a good life.
At least my income has gone up a bit, thanks to all the upkeep I no longer had to pay. That was stupid. I really pulled a dumb there. Sorry about that.
Ready for orders.
Quite angry with myself right now. Oh well. Plus 18. And that's the same region. Yeah, but I don't need a minus 20. Plus the instability that will take forever to burn off. But if I wait one turn, I think I have enough happiness to the point where I can easily take this and stop a rebellion. Speaking of rebellions, these guys are just stacking rebellions. 173 minus. And actually that's nothing compared to the cesspool of whatever these guys are doing. 510 in minus. That's very impressive for all the wrong reasons. Anyway, I'm just trying to see, is there anything else I want to do this turn? Anything I can do this turn? Anything I need to do this turn? And yes, a lot of stuff needs to be converted. And you have said so, and I am listening. But I don't know if that's the correct place to spend my money. Oh well, I think at least in this circumstance it is. Let's try that. Although that's gonna tear a bit on my food. Oh dear. Oh, and yeah, that's another thing I said. I said that in the previous part, didn't I? That I should expand these. Oh well, even if I don't upgrade that, I don't have the money this turn. Oh well, let's start slow and convert stuff. Well, I say start slow. I am actually converting stuff, but I guess the things that I find more important, like frontline regions. But anyway, that was probably about it for that specific turn. So let's move on to the next one. Are the Alans actually going to attack? No, now they see my army coming. So now they're running off. And the Franks, yeah. Now I don't have a navy in the Atlantic. Now the other factions can just have their transport navies coming up, and me not being able to repulse them. Gonna be interesting to see where they try to land there. I don't think it's gonna go that well for them. And you sure took your time, agents, with doing whatever you did. Oh, and they're retreating. Well, I guess the job is done then, for that army. It has done its job, although I would prefer if I completely destroyed their armies. But then again, I didn't, because I didn't take a battle, because I thought I could also resolve it, and I was wrong. Who did you kill? You killed... I think you just target... Yeah, you just target the settlement. Okay. Raise a fleet. Well... I can kind of cheat this, I guess. Yeah, I need a fleet here. Or do I? I don't know. I really have no idea if I do need one. I probably do. But that's probably gonna cost an arm and a leg. Oh, actually, never mind. It's not that expensive. It's governed province, that's also governed province, and that is... Okay, that's from actual recruits, although I think that goes more for an army, but so be it. You're the best candidate out of the ones I had, so...
Going a port.
Now is the question, do we actually use it?
Good strong men.
I don't think so. At least not immediately. And I'll do the thing I said I would do, and then I didn't, but now I'm doing that. There we go. This region can take it, although it's right now at the very, very limit. That should be said. Actually, I could build one here, in the region that has an abundance, or at least a positive public order, while this one has a completely neutral one. I can do another thing right here, in order to try to combat that, and that is very simply recruiting new priests. Oh, that's a good trait. Huh, yeah, could probably go for that. 1300.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, as I have said a few times in the comments in these latest videos, I have so much stuff that needs to be done, and everything could be considered a priority, but everything costs money. That is really the main issue I'm having right now. Or I guess just
Beginning my journey.
divided attention in general. What should I focus on?
For death and honor.
Oh, am I really not in reinforcement range?
At your command.
Gotta be kidding me.
Forgive me, but I cannot.
Well, if we do like this...
We take
Oh,
the
there we go.
settlement.
Now I actually get these guys. I was gonna have these guys besiege and then send in that army, but that's actually not needed. And this I can very safely auto-resolve. And actually the question is, do I want this region? Or do I just want to raise it? Loot and occupy. Not gonna give me that much though. I could try to occupy it. Though that's probably gonna be a very, very juicy target to some of the eastern factions that are sure gonna roll in. Huh. Is this a walled city? It doesn't appear to be. So it's not really a frontline fortress province, as this one is with its walls. Although, do I want the walled cities to be at the forefront? I don't know. I really don't know. Let's try to occupy it, and if it turns south very quickly, then I'll raise it. Which will cause troubles. Troubles, lots of troubles. But if there's anything I'm used to by now, it's just that.
What does Rome require of me?
Anyway, this army can be used somewhere. So this is actually at +2. That's pretty nice. And I guess I could try to go for the capital with this army. Although it's a bit damaged, so I probably gonna have to sit back a bit. And capture the previous capital of Macedonia. Ah, so many choices. So many potential stupid things to do. Did I activate? Yes, I did. That's good. +14, +2. I could take that army, try to capture the town of Macedon and eliminate the Alans, yet another enemy faction dealt with. Or I could try to go north and finally deal with the Markman problem, now that I should have superior forces. And you know what, I think I'll do that, because the Markmans have been a pain in my back for a lot longer than the Alans have been. Or at least they caused me more pain in my back, compared to the Alans. Although they're both annoying. That should be said. Oh yeah, and I don't require your services any longer. Although that does leave this army precariously small. So what else? What else? What else? I probably could cut down a bit on the size. But yeah, I said I was going to go out of this, and I didn't lie. Oh, and it's wide open, so let's go straight ahead and capture it. And since the Romans were a rebel kind, I've actually got that completely the other way around. Since the rebels were a Roman kind, I shouldn't have any buildings that I need to convert. Except I actually do. No, never mind, that's the other city. So I can just repair that. I think. Yeah, it's in my building browser. And then I will have it back to full effect. No conversion necessary. Hooray. So once we actually stabilize this, I might start to have a good reason for cutting down on the sizes. Although I really need to take care of this. And this. So many problems. So little money. At least North Africa is really having a good time. And with the peace I managed to get with the... whatever these guys are called. Gaetulians? Yes. Then this area should be relatively safe. Yeah, and taking the naval protection into consideration, and yeah, it should really be safe. They have to get through Africa, like the faction Africa, in order to get to me. And yeah, I guess they might let them through. I really would like to get these guys as an ally. I probably could, but I would have to pay a lot of money for that. Something I do not have at the moment. Oh well, that is gonna be the end of this part. So we actually did manage to accomplish a few things, although I had a few setbacks as well. Maybe not setbacks, but at least stupid decisions that didn't turn out that badly, but they were really bad. I'm gonna very much fess up to that one. But yeah, we're still holding on, we're still doing relatively well, all things considered, and yeah, I guess I'm satisfied. We'll have to see if this thing pays off, and if it does, yay, and if it doesn't, well, then we'll burn it to the ground. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this part as much as I enjoyed playing this part, because I actually did quite enjoy playing this part. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye for now.